Hey yo, what's going on everybody? It's Tylarious, aka Ty Killington. Yeah, man. Alright, today's video we're talking about the aggressive approach in GTA Online for the Diamond Casino heist. In particular, I'm going to talk to you guys about how you can get the Elite Challenge knocked out for the aggressive approach. As you know, the casino heist finale payouts are going to be double for this week, so this is a great opportunity for you to team up with some friends, make some great cash, and knock out all of these different challenges, especially for the awards and for your career progress for the Diamond Casino heist. It's very important. We got 1 year left to GTA 6. I want you guys to get all these achievements done. As you see right here, it's applicable for tier 3 for the aggressive approach, and for tier 4 overall, just getting 15 platinums for the awards and getting, $50 million stolen. So make sure you guys take advantage of it for this week. I'm going to give you some tips and tricks and tell you what to do to be successful, okay? As you see here, we got the aggressive approach. Diamonds are the target. Your entrance needs to be the main door. Your exit can be whatever, but we're going to be going out the staff exit. And then your buyer needs to be the mid-level. You're not doing this for the money, okay? Let me be very clear. This is not about the money. It's about getting the challenges and the awards knocked out, okay? Now, you do not have to, but if you're with some maybe not as seasoned players with the heist, go with the reinforced armor. You don't have to. You have to really be, cautious of your health and armor and watch that. But if you feel like you need a little bit of extra help, go for the reinforced armor. It definitely pays off in the long run, especially if you have some players that just aren't comfortable with doing this heist, and if you just want to be a little bit more secure with this. Now, for the Elite Challenge, nobody can die. You have to get this heist complete in under 15 minutes, so 14:59, and you have to get 80 headshots or more. And that's going to be pretty difficult at the time and the headshots, all right? So every headshot counts. Even when you pull up, make sure you go ahead and take care of all the NPCs that are out here and get a couple of extra headshots right there on the outside of the casino before you guys actually enter the casino. Now, once you go in, you'll get a cool little cutscene. We're all familiar with this, or you should be. If not, it's pretty funny. I hate to quite literally photobomb this couple in their little Kodak moment, but we gotta take care of business, all right? So we'll go ahead and get to the cutscene. And from the get-go right here, one of the reasons why you need to use the main entrance is because you actually be able to fight your way to the vault in the basement to get your primary target. This will give you a lot of extra headshots that you can rack up. So this is very important. Make sure you use the main entrance. That definitely helps out. And again, just move through with a little bit of urgency, and every headshot counts. So you'll find some NPC characters, or some employees are just kind of cowering down here. I know it's terrible. Usually I let these guys go, just enjoy their NPC lives, but for this, we got to get the headshots. So make sure you take out all the NPCs that you can, the aggressive ones and the ones that are just sitting back, all right? You got to make sure you take care of that. Now, I'll be honest, with this run, we kind of just threw this together pretty fast, and we weren't very clean with this. So this kind of just shows you that you can even make a few mistakes and you'll still have some time, and you'll be able to make this successful and get this challenge knocked out, right? So just keep that. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be, close to it, okay? Go ahead and just make sure you watch your health and armor, as I'm doing right here. Even though you have this reinforced outfit on, which you do unlock this as well. There's multiple different reinforced outfits, and you can unlock these, and you have them in your inventory. You can use them. Another tip or hint I would give you guys is make sure that you do the Duggan setup for this particular heist challenge, the Elite Aggressive. Make sure you do that Duggan setup so you can take away all of the armor from the enemy NPCs. It makes marking them out way easier. It's really almost mandatory to get this knocked out, because if you do not do the Duggan shipments sabotage setup, then all these NPCs will have bulletproof helmets and vests, and it's going to be much more difficult to get these kills knocked out, these headshots. So keep that in mind, okay? Do the Duggan shipment setup. Usually I skip that, you don't need it, but for this you do. And as always, you can move faster in first-person mode, but there is kind of like a little bit of a buggy glitch that when you're getting shot, your aim gets kind of spazzed out. You're trying to aim upwards towards the head, and you can't because you're getting hit. So we just kind of noticed that, so be cautious of that as well. You can still get your headshots, but you have to be a little bit more patient with it. So keep that in mind, okay? Now, again, you don't have to worry about, being stealthy. Obviously, it's aggressive, so just go ahead and knock it out. Don't worry about the daily safe. You just don't have the time for that. Just focus on moving methodically through the casino into the vault room, into the basement, and just getting as many headshots as you can, just clocking as many as you possibly can. All right, go ahead and take care of that. Go ahead and mark out this little headshot going down the stairs. Now, I recommend going down the stairs on the first way down. Even you could on the way up. You do get a couple extra headshots, but as you see right here, I'm getting that visual little bug, and you do get a little congested down here. I wasn't paying attention to my health and my armor, and you're moving on down here. I didn't see there's a guy right here behind me as I exited. I almost got marked out. So one of those reasons why I recommend you use that reinforced armor, because it can save you on your run and prevent you from having to restart. Okay, and you can still move around relatively fast enough, but you get a little cramped in the stairways. I would go down the stairs obviously on the way down, right? Get a few extra headshots. On the way back, I'd probably take the elevator though, which you'll see that here in just a minute, but you don't have to. You got options. If you feel like you need a few extra headshots, you can take the inside stairs, but you will get bogged down. There's a bunch of enemy NPCs and there are probably like 4 of them on the way back up. So just keep that in mind. All right, let's get a few extra headshots in here right before we get into the vault. And with 4 people, remember, moving around can be a little clunky, so be cautious and aware of that as well. Definitely. I would, I've done this challenge multiple times to help out crew members. I've done this with 2, 3, and 4. It's possible with every configuration, but just keep in mind it does get a little crowded with 4 people as you're moving through. So while they're getting the hack in there, you can get a few extra headshots on the way back. And now we're in the man trap right here. Now there is that bug where you can get stuck in the man trap, but you kind of have to just push through that, right? And unfortunately, we didn't have any issues this time. We're here at the vault door. There's no need to drill. You're just placing the charges on the hinges of the vault door. Go ahead and blow it up. Got to be quick about this. And when you get inside the vault, no matter what your target is, all you need to do is collect between 150 and 200,000, right? I typically try and get between 2 and 250 just to play it safe. But all you need is about 150 to 200,000 and get out. Again, you're not doing this for the money. This is just that one-time thing to get this challenge knocked out, get the platinum award, and go towards your career progress, right? So go ahead and get this done. Just take a few $100,000 worth. As you see, I'm backing out, but the rest, everybody else is just so focused on getting those diamonds. So I had to make sure I reminded them, I was shooting at them right here to kind of get them out of the vault. Because you can get a lot of time eaten up inside there. We're not worried about the money. Just get between 150 and 200,000 and make your way out. All right, swipe through on the cards. You don't have to be dead on perfect when you guys swipe at the same time, just close enough. And don't forget, first person does let you move faster. It can be a little annoying, maybe a little motion sickness. I get that. Just use it as, accordingly to however you feel. But it does help out with this challenge, get you guys through there a little bit quicker. And on the way out, you'll have some more enemy NPCs to deal with. Just try and clock as many headshots as you possibly can. So work your way on out. Now remember, you will have some enemy NPCs once we're outside to mark out as well. So maybe, if you're moving on the way out, you're worried about your time and you miss one guy, don't worry about that. You'll probably be able to make that up on the way out. Now this is where I recommend you guys take the elevator on the way up. Again, you have a lot more, usually there's a lot more bad guys coming down those stairs for the enemy NPCs. So you just kind of get bogged down in there. Get inside the elevator. Be careful you don't spam the action key to go up. Sometimes it brings you back down. So just hit it once, go up, and then don't use the elevator again. Just walk out. When you get up top, just walk out. Don't hit the action button again to use it because it'll bring you back downstairs. Get a few more headshots that you can. And again, this is where we're just going to exit out the staff entrance or the staff exit, whatever. Don't have to worry about going back out the front door again. Now, if you feel like you just need those headshots, you can go out the front door, but it will eat up more time. I would just go out the staff exit, and you should be fine right there. A few more headshots. Everybody gets together over here, and then we'll get the cutscene. You guys should all be aware or familiar with this. Noose is going to be rolling up here. Let them pull up, and this is good, right? This will give us a few extra headshots on the way out. Let this cutscene play through. Now for our escape, it's pretty much the same as what you typically do, or if you've seen me run these heists. You go adjacent to the horse track back here, the racetrack, and we're gonna cut through where this tree is. We're not gonna wrap all the way around and jump the fence. We're actually gonna kind of just cut right here through the middle, It'll give us a few extra headshots on the way through, as you see right here. I'm going to go ahead and just going to jump on down. And we'll go through right where this tree, where those two stones are. And out this side right here where this tree is. And typically what happens, pretty quick, but sometimes it can be a little bit of a delay, but an enemy NPC police vehicle will pull up, right? Or a noose vehicle. Now, remember, you got your reinforced armor, so have faith in that. Just keep an eye on your health and armor, though, and, you know, equip snacks and armor accordingly. As you see right here, an enemy NPC police vehicle pulls up. Be careful not to blast the tires out. Get a few more headshots that you need to. And the enemy NPC police vehicles are going to be 4-door, right? So this will be able to fit everybody. Again, I wanted to show you guys this with 4 players because it can be a little bit of a of an issue the more you get with these casino heists. Everybody gets in there, and then we're going to use the chopper, obviously, right? You have to do that to get some of this time down with these elite challenges. So you got the police station right here. We're just going to cross the bridge. My superstition, I always scrape the wall right there. Look up top. You can see the tail of the chopper on the roof of the police station. If it's not there, then just take a trip around the block, and you should be able to get it on the second run through. But usually it's there on the first pass by, right? Go ahead and get up top. Be careful not to fall off right there. Just jump up on this ledge, as you see us having some issues. Jump up on the ledge right there. Jump up on the second ledge. Cut across. You can even get a few headshots with these enemy NPCs hanging at the side of the choppers up top. Don't spend too much time on that, though. Don't focus too much. You got to keep it moving. Remember, you're only as fast as your slowest member in your squad. So if you got 2 or 3 or 4, everybody's going to be moving pretty quick at the same time. So everybody can, you know, get to the actual chopper, get to their spawn points or their checkpoints, and you can progress through the heist. You can pop the glass in the door right there to kind of make it a little bit quicker to open the door. You skip that little animation where you have to break the window and open it that way. Everybody jumps in, and then just pay attention on your route to where you're going. Remember, we're using the mid-level buyer. And the reason we use the mid-level buyer, again, not because of the money, but it's because the distance that it takes you to get to the mid-level buyer and the amount of time it takes to lose the cops or your wanted level is about the same, right? Just pay attention to your route. Don't get trapped in the cone of vision of the police NPCs, and you should lose the cops right there as you get to the particular location of the mid-level buyer. And then don't be shy. Just go ahead and slam the chopper down at the actual checkpoint area, and you should be good to go. I was a little too cautious with that landing, though. I should have slammed it down. No big deal. And there we go. Now you get the cutscene, so your timer has expired. You should be fine. You should be good to go. Let's just see what we got here. And again, our route was a little rough. It was a little slow. Could have easily shaved off a lot more time with this. Just wanted to show you guys, you don't have to be absolutely perfect. You can have a little bit of a room for error and still be successful with this, okay? I didn't get a lot of money. Remember, again, it's not about the money on this, right? Got the elite. Bam, there we go. 14:52 out of 15 minutes. So we had about 7 seconds to spare. And again, you can get this done quicker, right? And we got 98 out of 80 headshots. So we got that. We smashed that. Not a problem at all. I've gotten even higher. I've gotten over 100 before. So you can definitely get this knocked out. Have some fun with it. Still made some decent money. 84 grand in 15 minutes. Not that bad, right? Just for helping out. So there you guys have it. If you got any other tips or tricks, leave them in the comments down below. But this should get you guys taken care of. Be able to help out, get some of your career progress knocked out, get your elite challenges, your awards, all that good stuff, your platinums, and have some fun and make some money, okay? Again, if you got any questions, leave them in the comments down below. Thank you all so much for watching. You know what to do. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel for the illest or realest content in the game. Smash that like button. We'll see you guys in the next video, all right? Peace out. Yeah.